Hey guys, welcome back to Smoblox. Today, we'll talk about Zacharyzaxor's most mean comments to InquisitorMaster. Let's head into it. Number 10. It's cool to be bad. InquisitorMaster and Zacharyzaxor were our favorite couple, but everything needs to end. Maybe when we were young, it's cool to be bad, but as an adult, especially if you have a family, those old behaviors, whatever they may be, smoking, drinking, chewing tobacco, or spending your children's college tuition on Botox or fantasy football, have to stop. If you can't do it on your own, your next step is rehab. Start now, and by next year, you may be a new person, so they probably need to change some behavioral issues. Number 9. Another man in the relationship. It's rumored that InquisitorMaster had sex with blood leaves from the rotten mushrooms and even got AIDS from him. So you've broken the most sacred of vows if you're married, and married or not, probably broken the heart of your significant other along with his or her trust. That's really a hard thing to rebuild, but it can be done. The trick is to avoid this pitfall in the first place. Give up even the idea of sex with other people completely, and your mate will become far more attractive. Number 8. Wrongful accusations. Have you heard that InquisitorMaster got into a fight and is said to be very aggressive online towards fans? How many times have you had a lousy day at work and come home in a bad mood? Guess what? That isn't fair, and it's going to damage your relationship. Coming home and bringing a bunch of negative energy inside with you can only make things ugly. You can get the shooting you need and have your mood change in a few moments by just asking for a hug and saying, "Honey, I've had a rotten day." But InquisitorMaster probably just screams and shouts and lets it all out on her boyfriend.
Listen up! One of you guys is the murderer, and I'm gonna figure out which one of you it is.
Number 7. No support. YouTube is a very competitive business. If you can't support the one you love when he or she is down or stressed because of some life event, you're communicating that it's not worth your time and energy. This makes your loved one feel invalid. If you can't be there for your other half and don't care to change, it's time to leave. If you want to keep your relationship, learn to be supportive. Number 6. Mean friends.
Stop the fighting. After I watched this, I've only realized one thing. You both suck at this game.
InquisitorMaster has a lot of toxic friends and relationships she has to deal with. If you have friends that your partner can't stand, it can be one of two things. Either there's a control issue involved here, or these individuals are negative and should not be in your lives. If it's a control issue on one or both your parts, you should see a counselor together. If your friends engage in bad behaviors or are disrespectful to your mate, you need to find some new people to hang out with. Number 5. Not giving enough attention. When you're not affectionate with a person who loves you, he or she is eventually going to stop asking for affection. After being turned down enough times, we become too embarrassed to ask. I'm not just talking about sex, just attention, like hand-holding or cuddling on the couch. If you'd like more intimacy in your relationship, it's the place to start, slowly and sweetly. Number 4. Lying. Really? Why? So you don't look bad or have to admit to doing something your other half doesn't approve of. Look, it only becomes worse if you lie about it. Give up dishonesty, and your relationship can change very quickly. Keep at it, and your mate will lose all trust in you and your partnership. Number 3. Money problems. Financial issues account for more than 30% of all divorces. The mere fact that financial infidelity has become a catchphrase speaks to how pervasive this has become. If you're going to steal from someone you love, you have an issue and need to get some help. If you feel entitled that your partner is a cheapskate, you still need to get some counseling. If you don't work this out, you might as well just give up. Number 2. Giving up. It's the couples that do the hard work and face the challenges that withstand the test of time. Giving up is not the same as giving in, which is a process that needs to be considered. When you are at odds with one another, relationships are all about compromise. Remember too, that you can agree to disagree about being disagreeable. Number 1. Never talking. In a relationship, silence is never golden. The more you talk, the better you will feel. Communication is the single most important thing in a relationship, bar none. If you don't have good communication, you can't have a good relationship, plain and simple. So sit down over a cup of coffee and use your words. You'll get a lot more out of it than you think. InquisitorMaster and Zach have a lot to discuss because InquisitorMaster broke a lot of rules in the relationship because she did every single thing we told you, but Zach still gave her a chance. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.